Hello everyone. Welcome back to another session with the Chennai SolidWorks user group on the 3D experience SolidWorks. So, we all know about the desktop version of SolidWorks, which we'll be using in the offline version. But nowadays, the future is expanding, and we are like moving towards into the cloud version of all the softwares. And yeah, Dassault Systems also providing a version called 3D Experience, which integrates all type of the software which are available in their portfolio. So today we have Mr. Akshay Kanna from Dassault Systems Chennai region. So he will be sharing us the future of the SolidWorks with the help of the 3D Experience platform. So hello, sir.
Yep. So hi Krishna.
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Hi guys. Yeah. So you guys have already been using SolidWorks, I believe, but you will be seeing 3D Experience as a new sophisticated platform actually. You can see the future is basically it is going to be collaboration and cloud. So everything is transforming into cloud, AI, blah blah blah. Even 3 SolidWorks and Dassault System is also focusing on these AI related cloud apps and those things. So I'll just give a smaller introduction on what is our Dassault Systems future in designing CAD software. So that will be the 3D experience. So let me share my screen and I'll head you. Are you able to see my screen, Krishna?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay. The presentation is visible, right?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. It's perfect now. Yeah. So yeah, hello everybody. So good evening to all, and I hope all of you are good and safe and healthy. And you guys are starting your careers. Lots of people might be new to this platform, might be new to the SolidWorks user group also. But I'll take it as a basic. So you guys have already been in SolidWorks. 3D Experience SolidWorks is not a very big thing. It is just the 3D Experience platform that is connected with SolidWorks. Okay, so let us go ahead and we'll start seeing. So I am a basic intro of me is I am Akshay Kanna. I'm the industry process consultant in Dassault System, mainly working under the portfolio of 3D Experience Works. So 3D Experience Works is just 3D Experience combined with SolidWorks. So that is what is 3D Experience Works. So this is going to be the future of designing along with collaboration. So every software in Dassault System is combined into 3D Experience. So SolidWorks is also marching into that path, and we are 3D Experience Works. So I am mainly focused on the implementation and customer adoption of the 3D Experience Works platform. So today's agenda will be what is 3D Experience Works and who is BioDAP, the modeling and documentation, assembly validation, platform interoperability, and summary. So this modeling and documentation, assembly and validation, all these things, platform interoperability, all these comes under 3D Experience Works. BioDAP is a sample. BioDAP is our customer and their product is also called a BioDAP. So that I'll be showing into in a couple of videos. And BioDAP will be used in this presentation for showing you how the 3D Experience platform works and what are its capabilities using a small sample. So that is going to be BioDAP. So yeah, so we'll move further and we'll see a short video of what is 3D Experience Works and what is Dassault Systems aim on SolidWorks going into 3D Experience platform.
Your business runs on information, and as a product developer, you need more than the best design software. Connecting everyone in your business with real-time information, whenever and wherever needed, is key to your success. Instead of using an assortment of disconnected tools, imagine one unified, secure platform connecting stakeholders and their real-time data with product development solutions. A place where ideas can be vetted, plans can be plotted, potential solutions can be tested, and product designs can be optimized, all without leaving the collaborative space. A space where data management is built in and software updates are automatic so you can focus on what's most important to your business. SolidWorks now offers not only the best product development tools in the business with new sub-D modeling capabilities, but now provides a fully collaborative 3D experience platform that connects your people to the right development tools, to real-time information when they need to make informed decisions. The future of your business is collaborative, and so is the new 3D Experience Collaborative Platform, empowering your business success. Unleash the true power of your teams today.
So that is a short video of what is 3D Experience Platform. So 3D Experience Platform is just collaboration. It is literally, when you start using it, you will feel it as like a social media platform for CAD users or for a company. You guys can chat, drag and drop things, use markup, all those stuffs are there in 3D Experience Platform that I'll be covering up in the upcoming slides. Yes. So yeah. So we see that how 3D Experience SolidWorks helps you in designing collaboration with the team, sharing the data. So what is 3D Experience Platform? 3D Experience Platform is a combination in one single package. Okay, so that includes the ease of use of industry-leading SolidWorks desktop solution that many of you already know and like to use, enjoy using every day, and the power and the breadth of the 3D Experience Platform's cloud services, offering enhanced design, collaboration, and mobility. So 3D Experience is just a combination of SolidWorks connected with the 3D Experience Platform. So you will have all the liberty of using what all you had in SolidWorks desktop, along with the powerful 3D Experience Platform. So you will be much more like a superhero in this world, I believe. So yeah, going ahead further. So this topic with 3D Experience Platform, we set out to enhance the SolidWorks desktop solution that hundreds and thousands of designers and engineers around the world are already using and familiar with its capabilities. So this is a shift from product thinking to platform thinking. And in a way, this is something that we all do in various activities in our daily lives outside of work. So we are all familiar with platforms like Amazon, Google, Facebook, Apple, etc., etc. So we go online, we log in with our accounts, we have a profile, and these platforms where you can do more than one thing, whether it's from shopping, entertainment, and you all do all those things in a consistent and simple environment. So you expect to have any new and exciting capabilities to be automatically added to these platforms and instantly available as soon as you log in. We want to bring this type of experience. So as I've already told you, this is just like a social media platform, which is connected with everything. So we bring this same experience to our customers and to all the users who are using 3D Experience Platform. So who are moving away from a single isolated product, for example, like design communication, data management, to an entirely cloud-centric integrated platform environment for product development. So already these companies are already using data management, but 3D Experience is something like a PLM. So PLM is the new geek word nowadays. So PLM is product lifecycle management. So this geek word meaning product lifecycle management, meaning you guys have already known about a design workflow or a design cycle. So how a product is made in the start and how it grows along the whole development process, how it undergoes design iterations, multiple iteration, then multiple evaluations on how the product can be made, material analysis, simulation. So in the middle, in the part of this design process, we are there. 3D Experience is there, which is going to ease your things. So let us go further in the forwarded PPTs. So I'll just give you a briefing. So the new 3D Experience SolidWorks package offers a huge amount of value, not just for larger organizations, but for companies undertaking basic design activities, even for startups. As most of you people in the SolidWorks user group are mostly of students or an aspiring entrepreneur who wants to develop your own startup or your own product. So when the product development happens, you need all the capabilities. So if you see as a situation of a startup, the product developing stage, from the design starting, the preliminary design, the detailed design, all those process happens. So when you start with the designing, you make a CAD model. Once all the CAD model is getting approved, in between your gang, or in between your group of people, that again goes further. So this undergoes for an evaluation. Then after that, it undergoes simulation, lot of simulation. Then once it is manufactured, it goes into the industry. And for the industry to accept it, you need lots of visualization of the products. Before manufacturing itself, nowadays there is a high capability. We have the visualization softwares that make use of all the environmental structures and make a photorealistic model of whatever you're trying to design. So that can be used with the 3D Experience SolidWorks as well. So for those of you on the webinar who are new to SolidWorks, SolidWorks provides industry-leading ease of use that will enable you to build complex models and production-ready 2D drawings for a broad range of industries. Using specialized capabilities of sheet metal, cast parts, weldments, surface modeling, injection molding, plastic part designing, electrical cable, and harness routing. So all these capabilities are there. There are still much more capabilities. I can't fully tell you, it will consume our whole time. So SolidWorks is a wide ocean of capabilities, you can see. And 3D Experience SolidWorks provides built-in data management that can make you even more productive and efficient when having to manage different iterations, revisions as your design develops. And the collaborative nature of the tool helps you to establish and grow relationship between all of the participants working together on a project, either within your company or within your professional ecosystem. So this can really help the exchange of ideas, leading to better coordination and consequently more innovation. So this is basically the collaboration of software. Okay, so 3D Experience SolidWorks. So install directly from the 3D Experience platform, has an easier deployment. So it is basically, before it was SolidWorks bound to a desktop or bound to a computer ID or a IP address it is bound to. Now it is not like that. It is bound to a user ID, 3D Experience ID. So wherever you're in the globe, you can directly log in using your 3D Experience ID. So that is known as the easier deployment, and always on the latest version. It gets updated every time. So updates are promised to you each year on year. So every updates that are coming to you will get updated. And critical fixes are automatically pushed so that you can update it. No complex admin image, network deployment, blah, blah. And integrated secure cloud backup and storage. So everything is there in the cloud. You don't need to waste your storage. And there is no multiple data cloning of data. So it is basically like all the data, a single data is there between all the users. So what we have seen in the industries is that industries are using multiple copies of data. Each and every person even in the industry, or even if you go to college, and in your college, you might have also done this. You put a folder, you just have the same product, assembly, you can say, and you will be just changing the parts in between the assemblies. So multiple copies of the same parts is also created when configurations of assembly changes. So we'll be naming it as, let me say it as a crane bucket. So first we are trying to change the pneumatics of the crane bucket, the pneumatic handle of the crane bucket. So we are trying to change a different configuration of the pneumatic bucket, and we are naming it as an assembly 2. So when that is happening, all the other parts are the same, but only the pneumatic is changing. But why do we have another clone part of the same product? So that is where platform comes in, and it eliminates all this cloning, where you try to reuse each and every product. So that will be the main use of 3D Experience platform. Yes. So going further, so I told I'll be telling you about BioAdapt. So Biodapt is a company that designs and manufactures and distributes high performance lower limb prosthetic components used for action sports and other similar activities. These Biodapt companies also major help for the Paralympics people who are undergoing the who are under the it is just Olympics for all the support needed people. So they will also be using this Biodapt as a leg as the prosthetics for them, and they can compete in this Olympics. So they are basically a support structure designing company. So its capability, the goal is to manufacture the highest quality and high versatile component that allows amputes to participate in sports and other activities. This equipment can be and is used by many elite adaptive athletes at the high level of competition as well as the average person who just wants to get out and be active doing the sport activity they enjoy. So keep things simple. I'm just going to focus on two team members. It is going to be the first engineer and second is a manager. And specifically how they can collaborate together using the tool in 3D Experience platform to modify an existing design. So I'll be taking this Biodap design itself and I'll be trying to modify the design with showing you the collaboration in between two people. So that will be one is going to be the engineer and the next going to be the manager. So we'll try growing across all these how collaboration and everything starts. Okay. Yeah. So modeling documentation. Let's see modeling and documentation in detail. So on the left-hand side of the dashboard, Eric, you can keep him as the design engineer, can view the Biodap design team's collaborative design community, where he can keep track of his team's progress as they start work on the Motoni design project. This is where all of the team members can collaborate on the progress of their designs. So design engineer can also view any of the SolidWorks design in his 3D experience dashboard without having to download open in SolidWorks system. So communities are also powerful way of capturing an evaluation of any design project and provides engineer and the team with a complete history of the decision-making process as their design develops. So with the information displayed in series of posts, you can think of it as a little bit like Facebook or LinkedIn post, something like that. Yeah. So next you can see the engineer needs to go ahead and make some changes to the design in SolidWorks. To open the assembly, he can just simply drag and drop the assembly into SolidWorks straight from his web browser dashboard. So just like you might be used to doing today with Windows Explorer, right? So the same way the assembly is downloaded and it is opened at the same time and he is ready to start modifying the design. That's how connected these platforms are. Okay. Yeah. So now for those of you who are on the webinar who haven't seen SolidWorks before. So with SolidWorks, you can create design fast. Simply start with a sketch, then go ahead and extrude it. All of the tools are at your fingertips on the shortcut menu where the engineer extrude about the mid plane, then starts building in the detailed features like fillets. These are all tools that SolidWorks has had for many years. These are huge amount of depth to the part modeling capabilities. Next, engineer is using the whole wizard. Customer love the whole wizard. It's like having your machinery handbook right next inside of your tool design box. Sketching additional features is intuitive. You can easily reference existing geometries and tools like Instant 3D, make it simple to add in the geometry. So very quickly, engineers being able to create a new design for the lower bracket. So this is basically the lower bracket that we'll be putting it in the Biodap that I have showed you initially. So we'll move ahead further and let's see. So let's take a quick look at how engineers can quickly document this new design with a drawing. So of course, drawing is the language of all the engineers when it goes to manufacturing and all. Drawing is the main document that has to be given. So annotation, dimensions can be pulled through from the model. So engineer doesn't have to recreate them all again. And of course, very detailer likes to make a clean, neat drawing. So engineers can easily move things around on the sheet to get things looking how he wants. So multiple views is also possible. Pretty quickly, engineers have been able to create a detailed drawing of the new design. So this new design drawing can be sent for the manufacturing, and once it comes, it can also be attached. Yeah. So the modeling and documentation of the part that is going to be changed, that has been finished. Now let us go into the assembly and validation stage, where the model document, when put into the assembly, how it is cooperating and how it is undergoing a validation point. So in the validation point is where multiple people come and iterate and start all the validation things. So just a recap of what happened in modeling and documentation. It was an intuitive design tool, and intelligent models are also designed in it. So the next process will be the assembly and validation. Okay, so let's get back to the bracket design project. Next, engineer, now he needs to get this new part into the assembly. So just like you have seen a number of times already, he can simply drag and drop the part into the Motoni assembly. Then using the smart mate technology, drags edges and faces to mate the parts in positions in matter of seconds. So just like that, all these things happen. And now the engineering is going to need to add a shoulder screw. So instead of modeling up a new screw, he's going to search the design team's part library on the 3D Experience platform. And he can do this right from within the 3D Experience task pane itself. So he refines the criteria to narrow down the search. In this case, he's taking a M6 with a 25-meter length. And now the results are fitted down to just 2 from where he drags it into his assembly, which will also download it from the cloud. Directly, it is downloaded from the cloud. And again, by using the smart mate technology, he can mate the screw in position by simply dragging the edges. Then finally, the assembly and all are getting instantly mated. So just so if you remember back to the post in the community, right? So one of the checker engineers are asked to perform interference and collision detection. So one of the great capabilities in SolidWorks is to use interference detection, or in this case, collision detection. So in this case, engineer going to do some real-time collision detection by simply moving some of the parts around on the screen, so he can see it stops at the collision. Now, of course, he clearly sees that the interference as he cuts through a cross section, but you can easily do these kinds of checks at any time on the fly. So working in context of the assembly, engineers change one of the dimension to resolve the collision, and with a quick drag, he can clearly see that there is no longer any collision and the design is ready to go. So just like that, all the validation process and everything happens in SolidWorks itself. Just drag and drop the part, undergo collision detection, and once collision detection is completed, the validation is complete. It is just a Motoni which undergoes multiple movements. So if there is no collision detection and all the parts are moving properly, it is good to go for all the products. And finally, the validation stage is also getting over. Yep. So a powerful assembly tool like interference detection helps find potential issues, built-in lifecycle and revision management, communicate effectively with animation and 2D drawings. So this is what is SolidWorks and 3D Experience. Yes, so document retrieving and all, since all are saved into 3D Experience platform. So all the documents and data are kept into 3D Experience platform, and any user can take it directly from the platform. Whoever has access to the platform, he can directly drag and drop the item and start doing his work. It is just not going to be one designer who is going to shape the model. It can be multiple designers who does multiple parts, and a main manager who can be there to validate all this and start the assembly work. So all are saved into the platform as such. So assembly validation, deep insights, and built-in data management is also there in 3D Experience. Now comes the platform interoperability. So you have seen how engineers used 3D Experience SolidWorks connected to the cloud to create and document the new bracket design. So now let's take it to the platform where the collaboration happens. So look at how engineers, colleague like Megan manager can use some of the other capabilities in 3D Experience SolidWorks to collaborate on the motor need design. So manager spends a lot of time traveling to meet design partners and suppliers, and she does not have to carry a bulk workstation laptop, you can see. So this is where it makes management process very simple. So with 3D Experience SolidWorks, she can do all of that just using a basic lightweight laptop or a mobile device or a tablet. So just like that, you can do all the collaboration in a tablet or mobile phone as well, because it is just web browser going to be, and the platform is there in the web browser. So let me show you the platform compatibilities. Yeah, moving further, let's see the platform interoperability in detail. Yes. So starting in manager's own 3D Experience dashboard, she can see in the design community that her project manager has asked her to help design a new linkage for the motor need design. So while she is out on the road working on a mobile device, manager uses the X Design app. So this is the cloud app, X apps, in the 3D creator to design a new linkage. So X Design is next generation of SolidWorks, providing a completely web browser based 3D design environment. So you will notice straight away as manager gets started that the user interface is also very similar to SolidWorks desktop. So you have lots of functions very similar to SolidWorks in the X apps also. So the shortcut toolbar and context sensitive menus, providing the right tool at your fingerprints, all are there in the X app. So for those of you who already are familiar with SolidWorks, you can be proactive with the tools straight away, and brand new users can get up to speed with the tools with minimal training. So when you are looking at the engineer's earlier design and the bracket, you saw him pull geometry around using instant 3D. You can exactly the same in X design. It's really easy just to grab a selection of the profile and pull the geometry out to create a design. So all of the day-to-day 3D modeling features you expect from product ready tools are there. So Megan builds in symmetry with mirror feature. All the features are done. And just like that, how you do it in SolidWorks, from a sketch, extrude, hole, all the capabilities are there in Excel. And this can be used directly from your web browser itself. So with the linkage part complete, so next it needs to be added to the assembly in SolidWorks. So engineers working back at the office and the manager needs notify the engineer of what needs to be done. Traditionally, this is where we would resort to sending an email with an attachment which breaks it out into an uncontrolled environment, or a WhatsApp message, or just a call and telling him that I have finished. But how the CAD can propagate? How can the CAD propagate? Before it was just an attachment in the email and sent, but there is no linkage between parts. Multiple copies are created. So this is where platform comes in, and manager can use the collaborative power of the 3D Experience platform to share the new part with engineers. So still working on a tablet, manager minimizes the X Design app and switches to her collaborative task. He is going to create a new task and assign them to engineers. So the first task is to finish the 4-bar linkage design in SolidWorks. Often with task, it can be tempting to just provide some basic information, but tasks in 3D Experience are much rich than that. So of course, she needs to add a title and a description, but then using the context, she adds some more supporting documents. In this case, a screenshot she created using the 3D Play Viewer. She can also provide an estimated duration, in this case, a couple of hours to keep the lead time low. And of course, she needs to assign engineers as the person responsible for carrying out the task. By doing this, engineer will also be notified in his dashboard that a task has been assigned to him for the manager. One of the most powerful things about using the 3D Experience task is its ability to add attachments. Manager doesn't want engineers to have waste of time searching for the part. So just like that, adding an attachment in your email, you can directly add as an attachment here. You can also save a lot of time and remove any uncertainties that the engineer might have. You can also edit all these tasks instantly. The second task is for engineer to create a much more aesthetically pleasing cover for the foot. Again, she fills out all the tasks, the necessary details, what are required, and for which model of the biodap that he is going to make a cover. So that can also be set in the task. So two tasks are already set up. So with this task setup, now you can see the manager is sending a mail to the engineer. So you have seen how manager working in a web browser on a mobile device the entire time, from creating a 3D linkage to directly sharing it via the web. So this happens instantly in the 3D experience platform. So now let's see how all these different tools work seamlessly together in CD experience SolidWorks by checking back in the engineer. So now engineer has got all the information. So he'll be using those information directly connected with SolidWorks and platform to directly collaborate with. So now the engineers could have created the cover using the traditional surface modeling techniques in SolidWorks. But with 3D Experience SolidWorks, he has access to Xshape. So Xshape is a free-form subdivision modeling app. So it is just similar to a clay modeling like structure. So what the engineers done here is open up the Motoni SolidWorks assembly on the 3D Experience platform. Over on the left-hand side is the feature management has got a mixture of SolidWorks and 3D Experience models in the assembly structure. So next, the engineer is going to go ahead and start a new design for the cover using Xshape. So Xshape is just like bringing in a clay model something. It is of multiple shape, cuboidal shape. All the shapes are possible. So just bring it directly. And by simply starting with a basic primitive engineering, can quickly create the shape. So there are multiple features in the Xshape app, and it has a very powerful tool for sculpting out your design. For example, it is the sketching free and curves like you see here. So directly you draw a curve and the model gets aligned with the curve. So this happens instantly. So you place a cover clay model of a thing onto the biodap, and just like that, you trace a curve on top of the biodaped element itself. So once you trace all these things, it instantly forms to the curve. So it is just very simple, just like how you do a clay modeling. So shape is very similar to a clay modeling like stuff, I can say. So this shape, I can also say lots of car makers, designers are making use of clay modeling, right? So it is very useful for a person who is using Xshape. He can also leverage all the uses of the Xshape as similar to a sophisticated designing group, like multiple car designers who use the clay modeling. So these people can also make use of all these capabilities just like that. So there are also multiple capabilities like boss, ribs, fillet. All these can also be done to this clay model also. So just like that, you can do all these stuffs in the Xshape app in the cloud itself. So all this rendering and process, everything happens in the cloud. So you don't need to be worried about how much graphics I have, should I have, or the processor, what processor should I be having? So nothing. There is no restriction or constraints on such. So all these rendering, everything happens in cloud. So back in the engineer's 3D experience dashboard, he opens the finished Motoni design in the 3D Play viewer. 3D Play is a very great way for everyone to view design on the cloud without the extra step having to download and open either in SolidWorks or the drive. So engineer can hide and show parts, check all the internal parts using auto explore features, and to finish, the engineer adds a few notes using the 3D markup tool. And again, just like XApp and Xshape, markup could also be created using touch interactions on either a phone or tablet. When finished, engineer posts a screenshot of the design in the design community where rest of the team members can comment and give their feedback. So just like that, you do all the markups, post it at a comment to the requested to what was the manager's request. So you ask him whether it is okay or not. Moving further, what happens? So once it is posted, the manager looks into the similar comment. He gets it okay. He sees it to be a good design. And further, it goes into multiple other process. So this is how the collaboration happens in the company. So multiple design iteration happens in a single platform itself. So this is where the full use of 3D experience platform takes place. So sorry for the mute. Yes. So you guys have seen the wonderful operability of 3D experience platform, right? So this is where collaboration happens. So this was the lacking thing in the CAD data management. When a design happens, people were not able to collaborate. People send it as attachments, have multiple round table conferences to decide which design is good, which version is good, or which revision is going to be a good full-fledged revision. So multiple process has happened in the past, but now it is different. With the platform and with all its PLM capabilities, CAD is evolving. CAD is transforming into a new stage, we can see. So this is where the platform's compatibility comes in. So all the tools are integrated in design itself. Clay modeling, designing in cloud, all the cloud design bought into a most powerful software like SolidWorks. All these happens in real time. All are interconnected. Comments, markup, each and every revision, the revisions, configurations, multiple materials, all are there in the cloud itself. So if you have the capability, your whole company also has the capability. They can easily take whatever products they have directly from the cloud and attach it and form a new design. With the 3D, of course, I have to say the sculptor role and all are in the top of the line, where a company undergoes multiple design iteration process. So when these all happens, this is where all these things comes in. So with the 3D Experience SolidWorks Professional or Premium, the 3D Sculptor role, the X Design and X Shape, all these modeling features also comes in. So let's go ahead further and let's see what the platform is. So as you have seen, the cover is also designed for the biodata. Multiple integrated products, subdivision modeling, all happens in the platform. And the platform is capable of doing it. So you have all the features in cloud itself, and you don't need to have a high end of workstation that is required to design any product. So that's just like that, all these things happens in the cloud itself. And that was a lot to cover. It's just a very small gist of all the capabilities of 3D Experience platform, I could say. So 3D Experience is built in data management, keeps tracks of all the revisions and the life cycle of design. So I have already told you 3D Experience is just very similar to a PLM software, which takes care of all the process in the product life cycle. So that is where 3D Experience comes in. So next you saw how manager was able to work on a mobile device using XDesign to model a new linkage part and then set a couple of design tasks for engineers. And the final was the last part, how the engineer was able to use the linkage part designed by the manager. He directly dragged and dropped it into the XDesign in a SolidWorks assembly. And then quickly the design and all the modeling tools in X-Shape happen. The really important takeaway from all of this is that all of these tools are interconnected and work seamlessly together as one cloud-based solution. Excuse me. So all these features are there in the cloud. You can, if you request, I can also go through multiple examples. Simulation is also there. simulation can also be integrated into the cloud. All the data can be shared in the cloud with your external users, just like that. It happens. So yeah. So in summary, I think we would have all agreed that the future of business is collaboration, right? So with 3D Experience SolidWorks, you can now connect the right people with real-time information and the right tools on one unified platform to make best decision and faster. So in a nutshell, I can say 3D Experience is a combination in one single package that includes SolidWorks desktop connected to the 3D Experience cloud platform. So platform offering the industry leading 3D design with enhanced design collaboration and mobility. And remember, there is no server to configure and maintain. No time consuming software upgrades to manually deploy. So both of which can be significantly reduced your IT overheads. I would say there is no requirement of an IT team in a company. So all these things, server, data management, how the storage is going to be maintained. All these happens in our cloud, where all the storage and everything takes place. So you don't need to be worried. Just like ease of floating in the cloud, you can just like that work in your office. So all of these can also be done in your mobile device also. So there is no requirement of a high-end device. So there is no need to invest much into the hardwares or softwares like that. So all these things happen in the cloud just like that. So that is where 3D Experience SolidWorks make much difference. Yeah, so I have summarized all of these things. So let me come into what are the offers that are there in the SolidWorks 3D Experience SolidWorks package. So as similar to SolidWorks, there is a the packaging is very similar to SolidWorks, you can say. So first of all, the new 3D Experience SolidWorks offers are purchased on a subscription only basis. And they are packaged in small 3 flavors that many of you existing customers and existing users might have already gone through. So first will be the 3D Experience SolidWorks Standard. So this includes SolidWorks Desktop connected to Cloud 3D Experience platform for collaboration and all built-in data management, CAD tools, XDesign in the creator, all are there in the standard pack itself. Next will be the 3D Experience SolidWorks Professional. It adds browser-based free-forming model with the egg shape and photorealistic rendering with the SolidWorks Visualize. So this will be the extra add-on to the SolidWorks Standard. So X-shape freeform designing is also included in Professional and Visualization Professional. It is just your photo viewer 3D that was there in the previous. It is very similar. It is a 3D experience platform of the photo viewer, you can see. So that happens in Visualize. So real-time motion study, static finite element analysis. This comes in the next part. So that is the sweet cake over here. So this the ultimate buddy comes. So this is the 3D Experience SolidWorks Premium. It has added on linear static and finite element analysis and real-time based motion study. So all the simulation, motion study, all these stuffs comes added onto the 3D Experience Premium, SolidWorks Premium. So this is the 3 package for you people. You can see it is very similar to SolidWorks, right? So there were 3 things for SolidWorks also, standard, professional, and premium. And it is very similar. 3D experience. So along with all these things, 3D experience is also bundled. So even if you have standard, professional, premium, all you people will be having the capabilities of 3D experience in this itself. So all the data management, data migration, and all the capabilities. There is no, we don't separate peoples on platform. So platform is there for all the people, whoever buys standard, professional, premium. There are just additional set of products that in the development stage of a product people purchase. So that is where the professional premium comes in. But when it comes to data management, 3D experience treats everyone equally and all the features are there for. Yes, so I think I have covered up most of all the 3D experience, SolidWorks features, how it collaborates and how things gets interoperable in between multiple softwares, cloud-based software, multiple formats of CAD data, all these are getting collaborated. So I would say in the past decade, you can say people were little fond, even nowadays, even now I see lots of our customers telling one of my vendor is in Katia and how can I use SolidWorks, or one of my customer is in Creo, how can I collaborate with him? He requires a part in Creo. I make the assembly in SolidWorks. How can it be collaborated? 3D experience, as I've already told you, 3D experience doesn't variate people or discriminate people. We have connectors for all these softwares. So multiple CAD formats can be put into 3D experience and easily 3D experience can collaborate with everyone. So all the software is, all the formats of CAD is recognizable by 3D experience. So once it is into the cloud, XApps will open seamlessly for all the formats that are there in the industry now. So there is no need to think about which software or which format should I be taking to collaborate with my users. So 3D experience opens all the gateways, guys. So try exploring all the 3D experience platform capabilities. Yes. Yeah. So I'm coming to the conclusion. Yep. So the future of design is collaboration, guys. So any questions or any interesting facts that you guys want to give it to a Dassault person so that he can take it to the other members? You get it as so that you can get it as an update. Any questions, people?
Thank you so much, sir, for the excellent presentation about the 3D experience SolidWorks, how the collaboration and everything will be working behind in the cloud part. And we have Arjun. He asked some question in the chat. So he asked whether the SolidWorks connected will be the replacement for that like the desktop version of SolidWorks. So as it is supposed to target multifunctionality, so he wants to know whether these two will be parallelly running, or else like in the future it might be terminated and only the 3D experience version will be available.
No, as of, yeah, to come to that. Now, presently, SolidWorks is in two type of way you can say. So one is we haven't still Dassault has not taken any decision on abandoning the desktop version. So desktop will be there, it will be existing. But there is a package where it is called as the SolidWorks Collaborative Designer for SolidWorks. So the platform is there with the SolidWorks desktop, but there is a connector in between these two things. So the desktop can run in a desktop version itself, and there is the platform. Both can be linked via a connector. Just a software which connects in between these two, and all the same data management and everything happens in that.
Okay, so it is like add-in, right? So we will be using that one.
Yeah, it is just very similar to an add-in. A pane comes in the desktop itself, desktop SolidWorks itself, and you can do. The main advantage of SolidWorks Connected is you can download from wherever you want. Again, I have already told you, desktop is restricted to a desktop.
Okay.
It is restricted to the system, the IP address or whatever.
Yeah.
But 3D experience is not like that. You can install it in multiple devices. But if the user logs into 3D experience platform and opens it via his 3D experience platform, in how much ever devices you installed, you can open in all the devices. So that is where the main advantage of SolidWorks Connected comes in. So as of now, there is no idea for us to abandon the desktop version. Desktop version will be existing. 3D
Yes, sir.
Experience SolidWorks will be going in a parallel direction,
Okay.
and whoever the customer requests, we'll be giving whatever. Yes.
Okay. So also he also asked like what are the major differences between SolidWorks Connected and the commercial desktop version? So besides the 3D Experience platform connectivity, he is asking the difference, and do all the add-ins work the same as the commercial version? He is asking.
Yes. All the add-ins and everything works similar to the commercial version. So the major difference between connected and commercial desktop, I have already answered in the previous question. So
Yeah.
this is stuck to its desktop, but
Okay.
that is multiple devices. It is only stuck to your user ID. So if
Mhm.
you have the user ID, you can log in, and just like that, you can connect with the platform. If
Yeah.
desktop is there also, just like that, with the add-in, you can directly connect with the desktop also. And all the desktop, I would say SolidWorks is making use of your system. So all the hardwares, it makes use of it. So all the add-ins and whatever is there in the desktop will also be working in the SolidWorks connector.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So and then one of the student, I think so. He's
Yes.
asking whether the 3D Experience platform is available for student version. So we know there is a student version available for desktop version of SolidWorks. So similarly, he wants to know whether there is a 3D Experience platform also available for him.
Student version as of now for colleges, we are expanding because as you can see, 3D Experience is a collaborative software, and if
Mhm.
multiple students join together, it happens.
Okay.
So we have 3D Experience in lots of colleges.
Okay.
So students can try collaborating in their college 3D Experience platform. So as an individual, I don't see we are providing 3D experience to student. But when it comes to a wide group of people like a college or a group of community, we provide 3D experience platform so that they can collaborate in that. So that is happening now.
Yes. So actually, to add some points to this, so each year SolidWorks and Dassault System used to give some giveaway for the students. Like when I was being a student, so I got an offer like for 1 year I will be allowed to use the 3D Experience platform either using the CATIA package or SolidWorks package or else the another native products. So the XApps, right? So what they have provided is like it is valid only with the university ID. So just to make sure we are students, so they have provided like this. So similar kind of thing might happen every year, or else like we can also expect some of the deals which are available for the students itself. So make sure you follow all the social media pages, and also we used to post all the details in the LinkedIn and the SWUG groups also. So you can also get a student version experience with the 3D Experience platform from there.
So
Yeah.
I can also see Prasad has
Yeah.
answered. SolidWorks.
I also have one doubt.
Yeah.
Actually,
Uh,
can I ask?
Yeah, sure.
who is this?
Actually, in
Srinivas,
my
right?
company, around 18 licenses are there.
Okay.
18 around 2012, some around 10 licenses. Then 2015, around 5. 2020, 21, 3.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
actually, if all these license can we make into 3D experience with the latest version, or like now the main constraint for my company is like the the price amount. If they convert all the systems into 2024 or 2023, the price becomes very high. For that, any alternative is there, or anything we can do for that one?
Yes, Srinivas. So actually, SolidWorks Perpetual was a
Perpetual license, correct.
yes, Perpetual license was a full package.
Yes.
So it comes straight with the direct pricing. So I don't know the exact pricing, but in the initial moment itself, they get all the price, the whole price of the product. But 3D experience is not like that. We are transforming. We are also becoming like YouTube, Chrome, and like this. So we are also going to a subscription model. So the pricing is literally 1/3. It is reduced to 1/3 or 1/4, you can say. It is just like installment payments.
That's fine.
So the pricing will definitely be very reduced. And
Okay, sir.
3D experience year on year upgrade is there. So
Oh,
each year you renew it, each year you get the upgrades, and it is priced 1/4. You pay it in installments. So that is what is happening in experience.
yes, sir.
So if
I have one more question. Like,
yes,
if 18 designers are there, means
okay.
if I buy 3 license or 4 license, means
Hmm.
whenever the people can log out, that time another people can use it. And am I right, sir?
Yes, if people logs out, another people can use it. Yes, but
Mm.
I believe this is restricted to the users, right?
Yeah,
So
only 4 people can.
actually,
That is the biggest issue.
when
Correct.
data management, so 4 people can use it in the same time itself. But what
Yeah.
I'm talking is about the data management and product lifecycle. So multiple people using a single credential, user credential, might become a mishap. So that is what I would say. There won't be a credibility.
Mm.
So you try to make a change to a design. Let's, for an example, I would say you try to make a change to a design. Let us say you set the whole size of a part as M6, and somebody with the same credentials go log in and they change the whole size to M10 or M8.
Mm.
You, without knowing, you know that the part is already made and you send it to production. Finally, after production, what happens? Who will take the responsibility? M8, M6 has become M10. Who will
Yeah.
take the responsibility? So that is where the credibility comes in. So this
Oh,
is, so if 4 people are there, you give the 4 licenses, 4 credentials to 4 people. So where
okay.
the credibility comes in and responsibility comes in. So that is what we recommend. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Srinivas.
Yeah.
Side of tutorials are available in their website, but if I
Okay.
ask reseller, means sometimes they are not properly responding. What are the things are there? Actually, if I go to side of website,
The
means a lot
reseller.
of
Actually, I forgot to ask which company are you? If you are maybe trying to change to the new
yeah.
platform, no, we
Actually,
can also approach you.
lot of issues are there. Actually, I'm from Mysore, Scanray Technologies.
Okay, okay, fine. Scan.
Scanray Technologies.
Okay, okay, fine. We are also there in Bangalore. Bangalore is our main base. Yeah.
Yeah, their issue is there, like training videos and all. Actually, they are not properly guiding us.
Uh-huh.
For a lot
Okay.
of resources are there in Sidex website.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go to login, means it's telling to connected with the reseller.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things are there. So these and all, how we can face it, sir? Like,
Some tutorials are there. Of course, some tutorials are on
no,
paid to
all of,
basis.
yeah, that is very basics, sir. If we want to
Okay.
go some little bit depth, how we can use it effectively, all the tools, these kind of
Yeah,
things are there.
if you want to go a little bit depth, that's what. When you go a little bit deeper, some things are on the price to basis. So,
That's fine. At least if it is commercial, also fine. But we need
mhm.
to get answers that is available or not.
Okay, where it is available.
Mm.
Maybe you can tell me the reseller. I'll try to connect with them and I'll make a way for it.
Yeah, sure, sir. I will.
Of course, our people are directly getting connected. So just make a call and ask him. Just tell them I was in the student group meeting and I had a discussion with the so people. So they will, of course, know. You can tell ours also.
So,
So
uh,
people are answering. So the reseller won't leave it. Might be they would have some work so that I can say. Yes.
okay, I'll check.
Hello,
Okay.
sir. Just a minute. If I may add to that thing as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, Srinivasan, sir. I am from SolidWorks Group, Bangalore. If you
Yeah,
are
okay.
worried about trainings, arranging trainings for your employees, we can help you set up SolidWorks Group sessions with your company so that you can you can tell us on what topic you want the training to be, and we can help you set up that at your premise.
Yeah, sure, sir. This one I need to discuss with my purchase
Yes.
team.
Yes.
Definitely, I will come back to you with this one.
Since you brought this topic of training, I thought
Yeah,
it'll
sure.
be just useful for you to know that SolidWorks Use Group Network's aim is not only to do the events offline online. It's also to help people like Krishna is doing right now. So
Yes,
it will be
yes.
great to connect with you and help you and your employees to provide trainings as well.
So
Yeah,
user group
sure.
is place where multiple ideologies come in. So
Yeah.
different colleges, there is no restriction. People have very broad spectrum of ideas going into the user group. So people, when you connect with the user group, you can get to know all its capabilities and as well. So if you want any tutorials or anything, directly join with the user group, have chat with people. If you people request more, we can also try to get more contents for you. Dassault is directly connecting with all the user group team. So if you want anything through the user group, you can connect and we will answer to it. Yes.
Yeah, actually, you can also post which kind of the topics you are requesting to, and we can also make arrangement with the people around the world. So not only in India or else somewhere else. So we all connected with all the peoples in the world, and we can connect with the right people for the training, and we can make some arrangement for the training also.
Yeah, thanks.
So
Okay.
even see Edwin from Uganda is also there.
Yeah, is Acted experience available
It
in
is
Africa?
available in Africa.
Yeah,
I
it's.
don't
I
know.
think it's available in the worldwide, right? Only the makers
Worldwide it is
version.
there.
Only the makers version is getting like. There are some restrictions with the
Restricted.
makers version, and recently only in India also we got the license for the makers version. So it is about 1 or 2 years, I think so. I guess because with the champions we get the access to the makers version, but while we became the champion, we didn't get access to those software. So only before these 2 years, we got access to them. And I think 3D experience is not restricted to with the region wise. So it is available in the worldwide. So you can look around it. And then there is another question like he's asking whether which companies uses the Dassault Systems 3 experience package master list. Likewise, it is available. He's asking. I
Okay.
guess.
So I can't directly answer your
Yeah. So,
question. I can't let out our customer database to
yeah,
you
it's
directly.
data
But
privacy, right? Yeah.
yes, so there are quite a lot of companies. So I can say an example. One I can say. So this has
Mm.
already come in news, so I can share it to you.
Yeah.
Mahindra and Mahindra has adopted our 3D experience platform.
Yeah. Recently, I have also noted the
Yes,
news. Yeah.
Mahindra and Mahindra has directly adopted our 3D experience platform. So whatever thing is there, whatever the design, actually to say the XUV 700, the final visualization stage and everything happened in 3D experience. So that was when they started having trials of 3D experience. And I can promise you, XUV 300 is fully born and built in 3D experience platform. So if a big legend like Mahindra is using 3D experience platform, I'm sure multiple companies will be using it. Don't see it as a software. 3D experience is not a software. It is a PLM, product lifecycle management.
Yeah.
So multiple management features are there in 3D experience. So you get to learn about all these management and its capabilities. So that is where you excel. You become a head in your designing phase. So just don't restrict it to 3D experience software. I'm not getting any job opportunities. You try to teach the people how it is. Don't tell them it is 3D experience. I know a PLM capability. I know how a product is designed and how the life cycle goes on. Tell to them it is the PLM features that I have experience. People will of course be astonished to know all these things. Okay. Yes, student. Yeah.
So I would also like to share an information apart from this. So if there is some question, like we can, sir, why most of them is using?
Using Creo, but I think that's
Uh,
more advanced. Pricing, lots of things are there, but it
and
is
it's
not
based upon the
and
company's idea and everything.
yes. So
And
as
they
I
are
think whatever you have heard, the companies are using Creo, but I would say Dassault is holding nearly about 78% of the Indian market. Dassault market is nearly 78%. All of the industries are using our Dassault products. So might be the circle that you are experiencing or using Creo might be. And our 3D experience platform, of course, can connect with Creo also. So you can learn the PLM capabilities and that will be very useful for you.
yeah. So coming back to the information which I was wanted to share is like, yeah. So that's the thing. So this is the next second regional SolidWorks user group, which will be happening physically in Pune. So at the Dassault Systems Pune campus. So last year we also planned and have had a session on the regional SolidWorks user group where we had our vice president of Dassault System. So Sujit Jain, he has joined, and we also had some other delegates from the Indian Dassault Systems headquarters, and we had some like sessions on X-shape and the SolidWorks tips and tricks, and many other sessions. Along with it, we had some quiz sessions with all the people who have attended. We provided some goodies who had answered the question, and finally we had some a small lunch dinner with them. So whoever are near to Pune and the surrounding, I would suggest you to attend this event. To this is not only about learning or understanding new things. It is also a place where you are getting to connected with the industry people. So that is the first time I was experiencing the meeting or the delegate people from a company. So I was so amazed, and I and Prasad. So he is the leader of Bangalore SolidWorks user group. So we also went there and had a session with them, and spoke with all of them, and that was an amazing experience for me. So I would also suggest you people to join there. So I will also post the link. I have already posted the link in the group. I will also post the same in the meeting now, and yeah, this is the thing. And if Prasad, you would also like to add some points, I can also.
I don't think I have any points. You already covered everything. Like Krishna said, this event will be amazing. There will be leaders from SolidWorks, Dassault Systems, not just from Dassault Systems, but also this year there will be leaders from other industries as well. So you can ask your questions. You get to the main chances. You get to interact with industry people. So it's not just a meeting, but it's an experience, and this will not only help you to get to know people but also network with them. Basically networking is all what we need, and this is one such event where you can do all the things in one place, including winning goodies and everything. So if you are nearby Pune, do attend the event.
Yeah.
Yes. From my side, do attend all these events, people. So it will be very helpful for you, I would say. Because user group, lots of industries are expecting people. Wherever we sell our product, people literally ask to us, are there people who know SolidWorks best? Because they are having the software, they want users to use it, and they want people. So if you people have lots of direct connections, and we can also get to know about you people, so of course this is a way where we can connect with industries and directly get a job opportunity, I would say. So user group is a point where all this happens. Okay, so do stay with them, have a direct meeting. Direct meeting is very wonderful, I would say. This is going to happen, we will see. Yes.
So I guess we have answered all the questions from our side, and if there are some other questions, we are open to about 2 to 3 minutes, and we can end the session.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I have one more request from my end.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, if there are any open source materials or trainings which could cover CSWP level trainings, it would be very helpful. Actually,
Yeah, sure.
previously I had been associated with one of the product, like in previous companies, SolidWorks has been assigned to my email ID. I've explored
Okay.
the existing training whichever in that product association, but
Okay.
those are all basic level entities, I
Yeah.
believe. So, if you could, yeah, that is my
Sure.
request.
Sure. Actually, this is what I expect from all the users. Like we are planning the events from our side, but what I think is like, if you request something which you need, we can also arrange that one. So that is what we are also expecting. And yeah, so now I got an idea about what I need to like next plan, and then yeah, sure, I will find a presenter for this event and I'll arrange the CSWP. And also I think there are 3 parts for the CSWP exam, and we can also arrange a meeting like 3 parts, like for this part 1, part 2, and part 3. For 3 sessions, we can arrange 3 meetings also.
Yeah, but basic associate level training materials are already available. But my from my side, the request is to for the advanced modules. What I feel is weldments, molding. So those would be very much helpful for the community to enlarge their knowledge on those topics.
Yeah, you're asking for the CSWP advanced level, right? For weldment, drawing
Advanced
tool,
modules.
surfacing,
Yes.
model, molding, everything, right? Yeah, sure. I will
Yes,
also
yeah.
arrange the meeting for that.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Thank you. That's all.
wonderful connecting with you people,
Yes, sir.
Krishna.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you very much,
Uh,
Krishna, for an amazing meeting.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah.
yes, Prasad. Yeah.
Thank you, amazing. Thank you for the meeting. So sorry.
Actually, it is so much a long day, I think. So I'm conducting the event after doing all the personal stuffs and everything, and now
I think
like
we
we
and
had
Krishna
previously
will
planned
be-
for the event. I need to thank Akshay KANNA sir for asking me whether we can arrange an event. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for the session and for all the questions you have answered so far for all the peoples. Yeah.
One more to say, we'll also
Yeah.
be having further more meetings.
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
also
sure, sir. I'm
planning a
open to
lot,
all the
sir.
meetings. I'm open to
Yes,
everything.
yes.
Yeah.
We'll be connecting further soon.
Sure,
Yes.
sir. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Krishna. Yes, people. So do attend all those events. Yeah. Right.
So thank you so much, everyone, for attending today's event. And so yeah, goodbye from here.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you in the next event. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.